Okay, so I listened to that new Eminem song, Houdini, and everyone is so upset about the Megan Thee Stallion line because it's so offensive.
Gen Z has been under a lot of scrutiny lately for supposedly trying to cancel Eminem. But are they really trying to cancel him, or is it just another instance of older generations blaming younger generations for anything and everything? It's a tale as old as time. First, millennials were criticized for being lazy, difficult to work with, and unwilling to work. Now, Gen Z is accused of being easily offended, unwilling to work, and difficult to deal with. But is it just a regular complaint fest, or is there any truth to it? I've actually done some research, so you don't have to. Now, let's get to the juice. If you are unaware of what's going on with Eminem, he has recently released a song called Houdini, which blew up and is #1 on trending page. In this song, he's essentially dissing himself along with many other celebrities. Many TikTokers didn't enjoy the line where he refers to Megan Thee Stallion and claimed it to be insensitive to what she went through.
Not say that these men use her for marketing. Did she not say that anytime these bitch-ass rappers mention her, they get 24 hours of attention? Because again, look at how unprovoked these men come for her. Because if you don't know, Eminem just released a new single called Houdini, and in Houdini he gives the line, if I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feature? And the reason that I know that he knows what he's doing is because when he says the lyric, you can hear in the background as the ad-libs him cackling. You knew exactly what you were doing, sir. And I get that this song does give me Slim Shady vibes. It gives me early 2000 vibes where anybody can get talked about and everybody will get talked about. But it's the fact that people like Dr. Dre are sitting there in the song co-signing this man while he is making fun of a black woman for being shot.
If you don't know what happened to Megan, she has been shot in the foot by rapper Tory Lanez while they were on the way back from Kylie Jenner's party, for which he has been sentenced to 10 years in prison. Therefore, the line, would I really have a shot at her feet?
Okay, so I listened to that new Eminem song, Houdini, and everyone is so upset about the Megan Thee Stallion line because it's so offensive. And yes, it is offensive, but I feel like that line has finally enabled me to put into words what I've been thinking about Eminem for so long. Like, I've been asking myself for so long, why is it that he's such a talented rapper, but he's fallen all the way off? What's missing here?
Okay. What we need to understand is TikTok is an app especially popular among younger generations, with 64% of them being Gen Z and 49% being millennial. Are some young people offended by Eminem? Yes, they are. Is the entire Gen Z generation against him? No. You can clearly see it from the comments under the videos that majority of young people are in support of Eminem and don't really take what he said about Megan to heart.
This doesn't come off as a diss to me. This just comes off as him talking about the situation. Yeah, he's poking fun at her a little bit, but he's not, dissing her. I don't know, that's my opinion. I personally feel like it's not that big a deal. I just feel like it's more so him shouting out the situation rather than actively attacking Meg. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, though.
Also, a lot of people speculate that Eminem's bar is not really a dig at Megan, but rather an announcement of the actual collaboration.
Everyone thinks that Eminem is dissing Megan Thee Stallion, but I think it's more of a hint that she's actually going to appear in his new album. Today, she tweeted that she has a special announcement that's going to be released at her Atlanta show today. I don't know, what do y'all think? I'm thinking that if he dissed his own daughters in that song, then that line about Megan Thee Stallion is more of an Easter egg.
Some people also desperately try to make it a race thing for some reason.
Honestly, the song itself is trash because there's also another lyric that he's like, my Siamese cat is trans, but he thinks he's black, but he acts Chinese. And these people, because that's all who's loving this song right now. These people.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with everybody on the Houdini song. Eminem, as a white man, really should not be talking about a black woman's trauma like that. It's unacceptable. We should leave that for the black rappers to do.
It was sarcasm, by the way. Eminem has dissed his own mother, his own children, himself, and many, many others in the past. That's just what he does. He's controversial because being controversial sells, and as he says himself, I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things or two to anger you. All that, however, started some strange war between millennials and Gen Zs. as some millennials started posting patronizing videos dissing Gen Zs for being offended and calling them kids, while many Gen Zs respond that millennials are going through a shared psychosis and arguing with thin air, which reminds me a lot of the time when many millennials argued that Gen Zs are aging poorly. This argument seemed quite ridiculous, rooted in strange sense of competition, jealousy, and internalized anxiety about aging. Okay, time for the verdict. Are some Gen Zs offended? Yes. Are there many of them? No. Are millennials having one-sided beef? Yes. Is there a point arguing about it? No. But it surely works for Eminem in his bag.